My name is John Allison. I've been in Honolulu for about almost 6 years. When I was first coming into following Jesus, my mentor at that time told me to be a part of the Perspectives class, and that eventually, through a lot of God's grace, led me to Mongolia, where I got to be a part of just volunteer work for a group as the church planting movement began. When the first year we went, they had about 40 Christians in that group, and then by the end of the 7th year, there's somewhere between 4,000 to 9,000 Christians, and to see that work progress all along from the very first time when our task was purely evangelism, through the years as it slowly changed into different phases, and by the end it was almost purely discipleship for leadership of that church. It was something that just really shaped and changed my life. A lot of those leaders are some of my best friends that I've ever had. They were the kind. I had grown up in the church, been a Christian for a long time, but these guys who had been Christians for maybe 3 months were teaching me things about faith and about obedience that I'd never even thought about before. Through all of that experience, God led me to Honolulu, and I've been doing college ministry for about almost 6 years, and been trying to kind of haltingly put some of these concepts and principles into place. And this seminar actually has been huge for me to really get a chance to turn on some light bulbs and make some connections as far as what I learned in Perspectives and what I saw among Mongolians, and then how to train leaders in our own group at the BCM, and how to even change the way that I do discipleship from let's meet together and talk about some concepts, and let's meet again next week and talk about some different concepts, but to go from that model to one similar to the one I saw in Mongolia, where you read the Bible and then you do what it says. I remember one day, one of my good friends, one of the Mongolian Christians, is reading the Bible, and he's reading through, and he stops, he sets the Bible down, and he says, in Psalms it says to sing a new song to the Lord, so tomorrow I'm going to write a song for Jesus. And I remember that just struck me, that something so simple as a line in a poem, sing a new song to the Lord, was something to be obeyed. And now, sort of having the tools from this seminar to be able to put that into my discipleship and put that into our whole organizational structure, is that God gives you something to do and you obey it. And just the tools to begin that process of multiplication and discipleship and hopefully church planting and continuous movement until we see Honolulu and Hawaii reached for the gospel. That's my hope and my dream. We've been praying for 6 years for something like that to happen, and I feel like maybe these are the tools that we needed to start that journey in motion.